It's a natural family dynamic to have sibling rivalry, but what if that conflict goes too far? What kind of impact can that have on your child? Parenting expert Claire Orange joins me with some insights. Good afternoon, Claire.
Hey, Tracy.
First of all, what is healthy sibling rivalry?
Well, you know, conflict is a natural part of every relationship. It helps us to figure out the boundaries, and it happens between siblings. Whether they want to or not, have to spend a reasonable amount of every day together, Tracy. So they're going to argue about parent time, resources, all of those sorts of things. It's pretty normal, and it's pretty normal, especially over Christmas holidays, where they've got to spend even more time together. So it's, you know, that sort of bickering is pretty normal in homes.
And when can it go too far? There's some research that suggests 30% of siblings are bullied by their brother or their sister. When can rivalry enter that concerning territory of bullying?
Well, you know, if we go on that definition of what bullying is, you know, bullying is abuse. That's very different to bickering and that rumbling that happens when it's abusive, when you've got psychological or physical abuse happening of a child in a home by another child. It takes on a whole different level, and I think that's very evident as a parent that's happening in your home. So bullying by its definition is that differential in power, and it might be about size or parent influence, it might be about gender, and it's about how often it's happening in your home. And if you suspect, I guess, that bullying is happening between your siblings, you know, it's never too early to step up and manage that, Tracy.
And just quickly as well, what kind of impact can that have to the child, to both sides?
Yep, long term. So we know that the child who's bullied at home by a sibling is at greater risk of going into the playground and then becoming a bully themselves, because somewhere they want some power and they want some control, and they're going to be modelling those behaviours. So it's a very vicious cycle. For the child who's enacting the bullying, of course, they're getting into a whole way of behaving around power that we don't want to see in a child. And the long-term ramifications of this are massive. When children are in our homes, they're building up templates about relationships, so how they should be in a trusted relationship. If that involves some sort of abuse, Tracy, we see these cycles continue into adulthood.
Yeah, absolutely. What can parents do if they do feel that their child is bullying the other then?
Right, so I would suggest immediate and significant action. So really, bullying should come with a consequence. It should come with a higher parental vigilance in the home. Make sure you're watching your children. Make sure you have periods where you bring your children together that are coaching type conversations. What's happening, what should be happening, what is happening, and how we're going to manage that. And of course, be help seeking. You know, parents don't do this when children bully each other. They do it when someone else bullies their child. But, you know, it then feels like a reflection that I must be a bad parent if my children are bullying each other. So I would say to every parent, seek out someone like me, a family therapist, go to your GP, find immediate help, Tracy, because this plays out well into your adult years. Sibling bullying is very dangerous behaviour.
It certainly is. All right, Claire Orange, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Tracy.